Have you ever heard somebody say, oh man, no matter what you've done, man, you always seem to end up on top. You always end up being the leader of that group. It might be within you, but that person is also probably a humble person because they wanted to learn.
Do you feel like there needs to be more advocacy as far as recovery is concerned? Because that's something that I feel like is neglected. As the caregiver of a stroke survivor, I really sense that, you know.
Yes, because first of all, when I first went in the rehab, I was in so much pain that I couldn't do physical
And
therapy.
you have that godly community, there's things they're not going to allow. And if you're still playing and dibble dabbling in the things of the world, that hinders you from fully receiving the grace that's like, or even just the favor that's in, how do I say it? That's in just in a godly
So it's
community.
customary to take your shoes off and have somebody wash your guest's feet. And that vessel that would hold the water of people washing their feet, you could imagine how dirty it would get, right? And every now and then it would also have to go back to the potter's house to be refired and get the dirt out.
And that means even in our ugly, hard, difficult situations, God was there for me. And even though I had to endure this ugly thing in my life, and I don't think God sent it, I don't think God willed it, I don't think God was happy about it, but yet I felt the presence of God, looking back, knowing that God was with me.
But the good news is I know I'm going to win because I got God on my side. So I know I'm going to win, but it is a battle, and it's a constant battle. And you got to build your armor, and you got to sharpen your armor, and you got to keep doing it, and you got to keep building those good habits to get rid of those bad habits.
People need you. The people that the Lord has assigned to your life, they need what's in your belly. It gotta come out.
Gotta birth it.
And that means you gotta push.
So be prepared to answer their questions. Because there will be a lot of them. And even if you don't know, like, don't try to make up something. Like, literally just say, well, I don't know, but let's go find out, because that's going to train them to
do the same,
to seek the answers within scripture.
If you list out on a piece of paper what you know you need to forgive, and it's massive and it's huge, and it's like, I can't ever forgive that because it's so much. What I tell people to do is pick something else that's smaller, that hurt less, and that seems by scale easier to forgive.